Hello and welcome to the world of magic. Welcome to my world of magic. Normally, when we hear the word magic, many of us instantly think of witches on broomsticks, spell books, or maybe even Merlin the magician. But what really is magic? Hollywood has given us many movies, but today let's explore the real essence of magic and separate the myths from reality. At its core, magic is the practice of using willpower, rituals, and the inherent energies of the universe to bring about specific change. Magic is not just about wands and potions, it's about aligning oneself with the natural energies of the universe and channeling those energies to manifest desired outcomes. Everything in the universe has energy, from the tiniest stone to the vastness of space. Magic taps into this universal energy, directing and transforming it with purpose. As children, we believed in the impossible. We believed in our own power to create and change. As we grew older, skepticism replaced wonder. Misconceptions abound. People often mistake magicians for practitioners of magic. Others think it's associated with dark forces or devil worship. True magic is neither inherently good nor evil. It is a tool, and its moral value depends on the intentions of the practitioner. Different cultures perceive magic differently. From the shamans of South America to the yogis of India, there are diverse interpretations and practices, but they all tap into the same universal energy. In our technology driven world, some dismiss magic as mere superstition. But is it really so different from using our intentions and efforts to create change? Every time we set a goal, visualize our success, or even hope for something, we are performing a small act of magic. It's the willful direction of energy towards a goal. So, the next time someone speaks of magic, remember it's not just about old tales and myths, it's an ancient practice that bridges our inner desires with the vast universe around us. Magic is as boundless as the cosmos and as intimate as our own heartbeat. It reminds us of the wonder and potential within all things. Seek, learn, and always approach magic with respect and an open heart, and you might just discover a world more magical than you ever imagined. From the dawn of civilization, humans have been drawn to the mysterious, the mystical, the magical. Today, we embark on a journey through time, exploring the rich tapestry of magic's history. In this class, I'm teaching all the ethics and rules of magic. Please do not go into any of my advanced magic classes if you have not gone through this course, because you need to know every aspect of magic that needs to be conducted in a very systematic way before you go to any advanced classes. If you're coming just for the spells, this class is not for you. Of course, I'm giving 45 spells in this class as a free gift. It's in a PDF form, not on the video form. But we have spell classes which has 100 plus videos, which has a lot of spells demonstrated on video. You can go for those classes if you are only interested in spell work. This class is for people who need to know each and every aspect of spell work so that their spells become successful. If you do not perform magic the right way, magic can harm you. This is just a small warning. In this class, we have included two spells. One is for banishing debt. Suppose you have a debt with the bank or a bank loan or something like that, you cannot repay. You're finding it very difficult to repay. In such a situation, you can use this spell work. You can do for yourself, you can do for clients also. And something will happen that will remove that debt. Means you will find some kind of miracle will happen. Do not expect results to come within a day or 2 days. You have to have faith in your magic. You do the magic and you forget about the magic. That is what I tell everybody. That will bring the magic. So, some miracle will happen which will help you recover from that particular debt. And the next one is the phone addiction. Phone addiction is very common these days among young adults, young children, and even adults. This is something which is very common in many houses there is no conversation between the members, the family members, because of this phone addiction. Even during meals, people are stuck to their phones. This spell is for removing that kind of an addiction. We all need our phones, but we don't need to be addicted to the phone. So this spell will help remove the addiction, in yourself or in your children or in your client. For your client also, you can do this. So these are the two spells included in this class. These are complete video classes, and the classes are on our website with lifetime access. I'm not giving any notes. You have to make your own notes. You can watch the videos any number of times and make your own notes. Write down your notes while you're watching the videos. That is the best way somebody can learn. If you get the PDF, you will just take the PDF and you will keep it there. You will not learn. I know this from experience. That is why we are encouraging students to make their own notes. So please do attend. Welcome to Chance Luck Workshop. In this workshop, you will learn how to become lucky in love, in relationships, in money, in anything you want, with the help of seven spirits and a goddess. You will learn how to invoke the goddess. You will learn how to use the sigils of the goddess. You will learn how to make your own sigil and many other things. So this is a very easy to learn workshop. It is on our website with lifetime access, and you can do anything you want with the things you learn in this workshop. You will also learn how to make certain things which you can use in this workshop. Earlier, we used to give those things to all the students who enrolled. Now, we are teaching students to make it on their own also. So, you will learn all this in this workshop, and it is uploaded on our website. 25 Ancient Chants. This is for somebody who wants to make fast changes in their life. We have this course on our website, which will give you 25 chants or mantras to make fast changes in your life for various situations. There is a procedure for each chant, and that will be explained in class. So the chants are for self confidence, to know the future, to find lost objects, for a new home, to banish bad luck, to win a contest, for good luck, for good health, to overcome opposition, to change others' opinions, business success, to pass a test, to discover one's talents, to get jewelry as a gift, to bind a partner, to attract a person, to get the attention of people, to get healthy after an illness, to destroy an enemy, to manipulate someone, for relationship harmony, to break up a relationship, for success in a project, to banish enemies, and to increase wealth. So, in this course, we are teaching you 25 mantras, chants, which are from a very ancient time. This has nothing to do with religion. These chants are from a time when there was no religion. It's from a pagan time. So it has nothing to do with religion. Anybody can do this. There's just a procedure about how to do it, and that you will be taught in class. Who are the Arcturians? Imagine a star far, far away, even beyond our solar system. It's called Arcturus, and it's one of the brightest stars we can see at night. There's a group of beings called Arcturians who come from there. They are thought to be very old, wise, and advanced. They have been talked about for many, many years, especially by people who are interested in outer space and life in other parts of the universe. Where do they come from? Arcturians are believed to come from the star Arcturus, which is in the Buddhist constellation. It's a big, bright star. And if you have ever looked up at the sky on a clear night, you might have seen it without even knowing. Arcturians are said to live in a different dimension, the fifth dimension, which means they might experience time and space in a way that is very different from how we do on Earth. Now, about the special abilities of the Arcturians. Arcturians can heal people or help them feel better. They don't do this with medicine like we know, but with energy. Arcturians are very good at telepathy. This means they can talk to each other without using words. It's like they can send thoughts to each other's minds. Arcturians can travel very fast, even faster than the speed of light. They might use special ships or just their energies. Every group has symbols or signs that represent them, and the Arcturians are no different. They use the sacred geometry. This is a kind of pattern or design that we see in nature, like the shape of a snowflake or a flower. Arcturians are often linked to these patterns because they are said to understand the deep secrets of the universe. Blue or purple color is linked to the Arcturians. These colors are thought to be calming and full of good energy. You will see bright lights or beams when you feel the presence of the Arcturians. It's like a sign that they are near. Now, you might be thinking, why should I care about the Arcturians? How can they help me? Well, tuning into the energy of the Arcturians can bring good things into our lives. Just thinking about beings who are full of love and wisdom can help us feel calm. It's like having an older friend or family member who always knows what to say. By trying to understand the Arcturians, we can learn more about the universe and our place in it. It's a big, mysterious place, and there's always more to discover. If you ever feel hurt or sad, calling on the Arcturians can help. It's like asking for a little support, extra support from the stars. But before we go into a deeper journey into the mysteries of Arcturus, we need to look into the 27 symbols which they have given to the humans. Hello and welcome to the first day of Dark Magic, first day free class. So, in this video, you will get an idea of what kind of spells we do in the Dark Magic workshop. So, the videos are pre recorded and on our website with lifetime access. You can watch one spell being performed here, which is the first lesson of my Dark Magic class. And if you like it, you can contact me to enroll. So let's get into class. So get divorce spell is not a stop divorce spell, okay? That is different, and that is part of our white magic spells. You will get in that. This is a get divorce spell. Means we are using these kind of spells. We are showing these kind of spells in the dark magic workshop, and these are a little difficult than the white magic spells. So let's start. So we have a glass jar here. You can keep a glass, normal glass or a glass jar, and we have a photograph of the wedding of the couple here. Okay, so this situation is that one person does not want divorce and one person wants the divorce. So we are going to do the spell for the person who wants the divorce to get the divorce. Okay, so that is the situation here. You need, first of all, you need a picture, wedding picture of the couple. Any photograph is not enough. You need to have the exact wedding picture of the couple. One side should be the photo of the couple, and on the back side of the photo you write down the name of the couple, the married name. Lady, it should be the married name of the couple. Okay, on the respective sides. Behind the man's photograph, write his name, full name. Behind the lady's photograph, write her married name. This is how you have to write. Now I am not going into the details of lighting the candles, smudging the candles, arranging the altar, all that you already know since you have done the basic in the spell class. So you have to do all that, and in this spell you need only 2 candles, that is 2 black candles. You can take 2 black intention candles, spell candles, or any other candles. Just 2 black candles is what you need. If you have 2 black spell candles, all the more better. And now I'm going to explain what all other things you need here for the spell to work. So this is coffee powder which I have put into the glass jar. Any brand will do, doesn't matter what brand you use. Anything what you have at home will do. Just fill a quarter of the cup with the coffee powder you have at home. Whatever you have at home is fine. Next, what you need is lentils. You can take any dal you have at home. So I have only this, so I am taking this. I I added 3 spoons of the lentils. Normally I like to use odd numbers, as you know. So you can add 3, 5, 7 or 9, whatever you odd number of spoons you can add into that. Next you need some lemon juice. Okay. So before we take that, let us split the couple first. So you take the photograph and you cut the photograph into 2 parts. One part is the man and one part is the woman. Cut in between so that they are separated and they are split into two pieces like that. So let's see how it goes. Yeah, like this. So that now you have on one side the picture of the people, the couple, and on the other side you have their names and write their date of birth also. This is what you have on both the pieces of the paper. The photograph which we have cut into 2 pieces. Now when you add the names, the lady should have the same name as the man. Means she should be having the her married name should be written. Now this is stinging nettle. You can see now. Show again. Stinging nettle is used in banishing, removing kind of spells. That is the stinging nettle. Now we take the photograph and we add the stinging nettle onto the side where the photo is, so that the nettle is on the photo, the picture of the man and the picture of the woman. On both the photos you add the stinging nettle. So on one side is the name and on one side is the photo. So that where the photo is, you add the stinging nettle. Now I am not going to add the stinging nettle here because I have very little with me and I don't want to waste it. So I am not adding it. But that is the way you need to do it. Now fold it and keep it straight in the jar like this. Okay. Now the next one, the other photo also, you have to do the same thing. Add the stinging nettle to the part where the photo is, fold it and keep it in the jar face to face. Both the photographs should be face to face, standing now inside we will add the lemon juice into the jar. So lemon is used to sour up any relationship. So we will add half, we will cut the lemon into 2 pieces. One half we will add for the man and one half we will add for the woman. So when you are adding this, you will say all kind of things that you want for the like whoever is not giving the divorce. For that person you say now you will give the divorce. Say the name of the person. If it is the man, you say the man's name and you say now you will give the divorce. You will give the divorce. You will give the divorce. You are not wanted anymore. You will give the divorce. These kind of words you need to keep repeating again and again. That is the intention you are putting and that is the spell you are doing. Now you add vinegar into the jar. You fill the jar up with vinegar. So vinegar is also something that is used to sour up relationships in jar spells and these kind of spells. We use vinegar. It is symbolic to souring up the relationship, so that they will have a bad time together and finally he or she will be forced to give the divorce. That is what we are doing here actually, to get the divorce done. So we are souring up their relationship maximum, so that in the end they will be forced. One person, the one who does not want to give the divorce, will be forced to give the divorce, and our spell will work. This is what we are doing symbolically in this spell. Now the jar is almost full. Now is the time when you need to add the oil in this. Now we have to add commanding oil. Here you can see that commanding oil. I'm not again going to add the oil, but I will just show as if I'm adding again because very little I have. So you need to add, now 1-2 drops is not enough. You need to add at least 10 ml of the oil into the jar. So that is how it is done. Next what you need is mandrake. This is the root, mandrake root. This is very expensive. Again, I'm not going to put this. This is the root. It's a very important part of the spell. Mandrake root is a poisonous root and is supposed to twist and turn the relationship and make it into a poisonous one. So I hope you liked what you saw. Like this, we have 50 spells in the dark magic. class. Now, this spell which I have demonstrated here is not complete in this video. For the complete version, you will need to enroll for the full class on our website. Hoodoo doll magic. So, what is hoodoo doll magic? Hoodoo doll magic is magic done by using the dolls, or you can say puppets. It is not done to harm anybody, it is done for healing purpose. So that is the main thing you need to understand, is that unlike what you have seen in movies and in some Hollywood movies, they show dolls as this monstrous beings. So it is not that. This is done for healing purpose. You are using the doll as a proxy for healing somebody. So that is what is taught in this class. You will learn about 9 types of dolls, and the course is on our website with lifetime access to the videos and the class. And you can watch the videos multiple times and write your. You will learn how to make the love attraction marriage doll, the doll for conceiving, the doll for prosperity, the doll for physical healing, the doll for emotional healing, the doll for addiction removal, the doll for protection, and to build your creativity, and also the success doll. These are the dolls which you will learn in this course. You will learn what to use for them and how to make them. This is what you will learn in this course. So please do enroll. Welcome to this preview of Jinn Magic, which is our upcoming workshop. In Arabian mythology, jinns are supernatural creatures that are said to live in a world almost like ours and reside in a space that is invisible to humans. With free choice and distinctive personalities, they are known as intelligent beings created of smokeless fire. Based on their characteristics and skills, jinns are divided into several different categories. Among the most powerful of jinns, marids are known for their immense strength and formidable presence. They are frequently portrayed as proud, rebellious entities that are able to perform incredible tasks. Ifrits are fiery jinns associated with the element of fire. They possess immense power and are known for their cunning nature. Ifrits are often portrayed as malevolent and capable of granting wishes, but also with a tendency to deceive and cause harm. Silas are a type of jinn closely connected to the natural world, particularly the nature, the forest. They are often described as female spirits associated with protection, guardianship, and fertility. Silas are believed to reside in places such as caves and ancient ruins. Ghouls are jinns associated with graveyards and burial grounds. They are often portrayed as malevolent and cannibalistic creatures, feeding on the flesh of the dead. Ghouls are said to be able to shapeshift and take on different forms to trick people. The word jinn is a general classification for all jinns. They possess diverse characteristics and can range from benevolent to mischievous or even malevolent. Jinns can interact with humans, often forming alliances with humans. Janns are jinns closely associated with nature and the elements. They are often portrayed as shapeshifters, capable of assuming human or animal forms. Janns are believed to inhabit remote areas such as deserts, mountains, and forests, and are known for their elemental powers. While these classifications provide a general understanding, Arabian mythology is rich with varied interpretations and regional folklore, offering a plethora of stories and beliefs about the fascinating world of jinns. In some traditions, it is said that the jinn cannot hear us, so calling to them directly is a waste of time. Before making a direct call to the Jinn King, the king of jinns, there is an opening ritual. And this is called the ritual of kindling. It's based on the aspects of a text known as Barhatya, which is a conjuration oath. The Barhatya is derived from Shams al Marif by Ahmad al Buni back in the 13th century, which contains names which, when you look at them, will seem as nonsense. But to the learned occultists, it is clear that the names are drawn together from Hebrew and Syriac sources in the context of Arabic magic with the intention of contacting the jinn. The words of the Barhatya can also be used to increase contact with angels and other spirit guardians. But we will focus in this course mainly about contacting jinns and how to make an alliance with them so that it can benefit us. The opening ritual is the main ritual in which you will be calling out to the king of the jinns for assistance. According to Arabian mythology, it is required to speak to angels, demons, and other spirits with authority, commanding them to do as you wish. Commanding means you are in charge, using supernatural forces to bring the change you desire rather than asking or pleading for help. Asking makes you look weak and like somebody who can be ignored, and in most magic, asking, pleading, or praying does not work. With the jinn, however, your approach should be confident but do not command. You ask. This is not because you are bowing down before the jinn, but because you ask with great confidence. The jinn will respond. If you command or beg, it is almost as though they cannot hear. If you are asking a real person for something, you would build up a feeling of request before opening your mouth. This doesn't mean that you are asking for a favor. You are asking with the assumption that you will be heard and you will get what you ask for. If you have done angelic magic before this, you already have the power to control the jinn. If you have been blessed by angels, it gives you immense and genuine authority to call on the jinns. But the best way to use this authority is to respectfully ask the jinn for help. Although an unusual approach, it is the one that works the best. You are not required to beg or act in a weaker manner. You should avoid this. Remember the authority of the angels. Know you are being heard and then ask with confidence. The next step is to start calling. That we will learn in the paid class. Thank you all for being here. And if you are interested, please contact me on the number given on the screen. Hello and welcome to my class of Hoodoo Magic. We have a lot of classes which are based in magic. So this is one of the beginners class which a lot of people want to learn, but they have no base in magic. So they are reluctant to join and they don't know how to go about it. So I just started this with us in a very simple way so that everybody can understand. Now, what is Hoodoo? A lot of people who came to me on WhatsApp seeing the ad asked me, is Hoodoo black magic? Of course, Hoodoo is not at all related to black magic. It is no way related to black magic. Hoodoo is a religion. It's practice. It's not a religion, it's a practice. Voodoo is the religion and Hoodoo is the practice. So how did Hoodoo come about? Hoodoo began in Africa, actually. Those days, in the olden days, when the richer countries captivated the poorer countries, they, like how British came and captivated India, like that, they went to many countries and took over those countries. And they took over their lands and fields and plantations and all that. They started planting crops there, coffee and tea and all that. So they wanted people to work there. So what they did, they took hold of these poor people in those countries, because they are already under them. They took hold of them and brought them like in groups into their plantations and made them do their work. So they were slaves and they treated these people very, very badly. So these people they have a religion, their own religion, nothing to do with Christianity. They had their own religion. They had their gods and goddesses and they prayed to them. When they came to the plantations as slaves, and when these slave masters ill-treated them so badly, they started creating rituals to escape from these beatings and the cruelty of these slave masters. They were very poor. They had no money to buy expensive stuff or anything like that. So they used simple materials like stones from the earth, soil, water, flowers, different herbs, hair, nails, these kind of things they used, and wood, all these kind of things they used because they had no money to buy expensive stuff. And these were the things they knew that were easily available for them. And first, they did rituals for healing because somebody in their community fell sick. Nobody would take them to a doctor. So they would die. So what these people did, the older people among them started creating rituals. They will do a prayer and they will do a ritual to make this person better, to heal this person. And also they use the same kind of technique for saving themselves from this ill treatment of the slave masters. That is how Hoodoo came into practice. Later, Hoodoo grew so much that Hoodoo was used for protection, for different situations in life. Like how we go to the temple and we do a puja there for, well-being, or we do some sadhana like that. The same thing. It is a different culture and a different religion. That's all. There is nothing frightening about Hoodoo, nothing sinister about Hoodoo, nothing evil about Hoodoo. So this is the base you need to understand when you enter the class. This is the first level. So in each level, there are 3 levels. So thank you so much and please enjoy.
The life and legacy of Solomon. King Solomon, a towering figure in ancient history, is best known for his unparalleled wisdom, wealth, and the construction of the first temple in Jerusalem. His reign over Israel during the 10th century BCE marks one of the most prosperous and culturally significant periods in Jewish history. Solomon's story is richly detailed in the Hebrew Bible, primarily in the books of Kings and Chronicles, and his legend extends into various religious and mystical traditions. Solomon was the son of King David and Bathsheba. According to biblical accounts, Solomon's ascent to the throne was divinely ordained. Early in his reign, he famously asked God for wisdom to govern his people. This wisdom is exemplified in the famous story of the Judgment of Solomon, where he cleverly resolved a dispute between 2 women claiming to be the mother of a baby by suggesting to cut the child in 2. The true mother immediately offered to relinquish her claim to save the child, thus revealing her genuine maternal love. Solomon's wisdom extended beyond judicial matters. He was a prolific writer, and is traditionally credited with authoring several biblical books, including Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, and the Song of Songs. His reign was marked by peace and prosperity, allowing him to undertake grand architectural projects, the most notable being the first temple in Jerusalem. This temple became the spiritual center for the Jewish people and a symbol of their covenant with God. Solomon's connection to mysticism and magic. Beyond his biblical portrayal, Solomon's legacy includes a vast array of mystical and magical traditions. According to various legends and texts, Solomon possessed profound esoteric knowledge, including the ability to communicate with animals, command spirits, and control demons. These abilities are often attributed to the divine gifts of wisdom and knowledge he received from God. One of the most fascinating aspects of Solomon's mystical legacy is the set of magical seals, commonly referred to as the Seals of Solomon. These seals are said to have been engraved on his magical ring, which gave him the power to command and bind demons and spirits. This ring, known as the Seal of Solomon, is often depicted as a hexagram or pentagram, symbols that have become synonymous with mystical and protective powers. The Seals of Solomon in ancient texts. The Seals of Solomon have been mentioned in various ancient texts and later grimoires, each contributing to the legend and mystique surrounding them. These seals are believed to encapsulate complex symbols and inscriptions that can be used for protection, invocation, and various magical practices. While the exact number and nature of the seals can vary across different sources, the tradition generally holds that there are 44 distinct seals, each with its own unique purpose and power. The Testament of Solomon. One of the earliest and most significant texts mentioning Solomon's magical powers is the Testament of Solomon. This pseudepigraphal work, likely composed between the 1st and 5th centuries CE, presents itself as an autobiographical account of Solomon's exploits in binding and commanding demons. According to the Testament, Solomon received a magical ring from the Archangel Michael, which bore the seal that allowed him to control demons. The text describes how Solomon used the ring to compel various demons to reveal their names, powers, and weaknesses. He then commanded them to assist in the construction of the temple, among other tasks. The Testament provides detailed descriptions of these demons and the ways in which Solomon subdued them, highlighting his profound knowledge of both practical and theoretical magic. The Key of Solomon. Another influential text is the Key of Solomon, Clavicula Salomonis, a grimoire attributed to Solomon that has significantly impacted Western occult traditions. Though its origins are unclear, the oldest surviving manuscripts date back to the 14th or 15th century. The Key of Solomon outlines various magical procedures, including the preparation of ritual tools, the invocation of spirits, and the use of magical seals. The seals in the Key of Solomon are intricate designs combining various symbols, letters, and geometrical shapes. Each seal is intended for a specific purpose, such as protection, healing, or the summoning of spirits. The instructions for creating and using these seals emphasize the need for purity, precise timing, and adherence to ritual protocols, reflecting the deep spiritual and magical knowledge attributed to Solomon. A related text, the Lesser Key of Solomon Lemijden, further expands on Solomon's association with demonology and magic. This grimoire, compiled in the 17th century, is divided into 5 books, with the first, known as the Ars Goetia, detailing the 72 demons commanded by Solomon. Each demon is described with its rank, appearance, and the specific seal needed to invoke or control it. While the Lesser Key focuses more on demonology, it reinforces Solomon's legendary status as a master magician and exorcist. The seals described in this text are complex sigils that practitioners can summon and bind the listed spirits, echoing the themes of control and wisdom found in earlier texts. The seals of Solomon are rich in symbolism, often incorporating Hebrew letters, angelic names, astrological signs, and geometrical patterns. Each element enhances the seal's power and effectiveness. For instance, some seals are designed to invoke divine protection, others to attract love or prosperity, and some to gain knowledge or insight. In practical use, the seals are typically inscribed on amulets, talismans, or other ritual objects. Practitioners may also draw them on parchment or engrave them on metal plates. The process of charging and activating these seals involves specific rituals, prayers, and sometimes the use of natural elements like herbs, crystals, and candles. The activation of a seal often requires a period of fasting, purification, and meditation to align the practitioner's intent with the divine forces represented by the seal. This alignment is crucial for the successful use of the seal, as it connects the practitioner with the spiritual and cosmic energies that empower the magical symbols. King Solomon's legacy is a fascinating blend of historical achievements, biblical wisdom, and mystical lore. The seals of Solomon, as described in various ancient texts, encapsulate his reputation as a master of divine and magical knowledge. These seals continue to captivate the imagination of spiritual seekers and practitioners of magic, offering a gateway to ancient wisdom and mystical power. By exploring the life of Solomon and the rich traditions surrounding his seals, we gain insight into the enduring appeal of his legend and the profound impact of his magical abilities on various cultural and spiritual practices. Whether viewed as historical artifacts, spiritual symbols, or magical tools, the seals of Solomon remain a testament to the timeless allure of esoteric knowledge and the quest for divine wisdom. In our course, you will learn in detail about all the 44 seals, what is inscribed in them, the demons and angels associated with them, how to charge and activate them, and how to use them. Hello and welcome to Love Magic. This latest version of Love Magic can give you results up to 100 times more than any love magic you have learnt or performed before. It is for the modern humans of this millennium. Just a warning, in case you want to back out before we go further, this magic is done with the help of demons of love, No, they do not bite or harm you, as you might have heard previously, and yes, you may call this magic, the left-handed path. If you want to hurt your enemies, with the help of the left-hand path entities, they will happily do it for you, and they will not judge you. What you ask is the law. But remember, they are your friends, and are on your side. Not your slaves. The left-hand path is a rewarding path, which will give you what you want, without tricking you. The left-hand path sees demons as superior gods, and sees the right-handed entities as tricksters, who want humans to be always suffering, and be slaves to their gods. In this free class, I will show you how to do a love spell that will give you 100% rewards with the help of a demon. And if you feel you want to learn more, you can enroll for our course. The link is on the description. So let's begin. Previously, you might have heard about the Triangle of Art, which is where the demons come to your calling during a spell that involves a demon or a spirit. The Triangle of Art is the pathway between our world and their world. There is a veil between all worlds, and it is forbidden to cross the veil and jump into another world, which does not belong to us, humans. So what do? We provide an atmosphere for the spirits to come to us, to break the veil, push through it, and come to our calling. When the veil is disturbed, a shock or turbulence happens, and we need to be prepared for this. In this demonic love magic, we do not need protection from the demons, because we are not forcing them to do anything for us, and so they will not harm us. We treat them as higher beings respectfully. But when they jump out from their world to our world, a tremor, shock, vibration happens, and we need something to guard us from that. So we prepare that guard first. This will be revealed in the paid version. Next, keep the Triangle of Art right in front of you, and draw the sigil of the demon you want to call for your task. The sigils in this love magic are different from what you have already known or seen. What you know are called general sigils. What we use in this magic are personal sigils. The demon should be attracted to you, to come to you. So for this we need something that will be a link connecting you to the demon. And this is where we use our blood. In Hollywood movies, you must have seen bloodthirsty Draculas. It's completely fabricated. Demons do not drink your blood, but your blood is the communicative medium for the demon. The best part of this course is that you do not need any specific herbs or any particular candles for the spells. We focus more on mantras and chants, as well as meditation. Of course, you can use as many candles, flowers, offerings, wine, herbs and incenses to create the atmosphere you want. There is no restriction for all that. Like I mentioned before, we do not want to use force, we want to use love and attraction to manifest what we want, with the help of the entity. The meditation done during the spell is very important, and it is what will bring the demon to your calling. One of the main reasons why your magic does not work is because you call or evoke a spirit only when you need something. This is a wrong method. In ancient times, many of the entities we now call as spirit or demon were gods and goddesses. The ancient believers worshipped them on a regular basis. Only then, the connection will be strongly established, and only then will your spells work. This means that you need to prepare yourself for a time of the week for evoking the demons or spirits you want to work with. It should be a weekly practice. Always honor the god or goddess before you ask for something.
Seeing on the screen is the Triangle of Art. Now this is my Triangle of Art which I built in a plate like this. So you don't need to have this, you can just draw the diagram also. So that is why I said in this magic you don't need to buy a lot of candles, you don't need to buy herbs, incenses, anything. You don't need anything to keep on your altar. Your main focus will be the meditation and the chant. That is the main focus. This you will get the diagram of this in the paid class which you need to draw. You just need to take a printout and keep it there. Now you can see on this triangle in the middle you can see this round black circle. Now, that is the point where the veil between the worlds of the demons and our world uh, joins. There is a thin veil there. That is called the black hole. That is where the behind that is the demon. Now, when you want to evoke a demon, when we call demons, we say evoking a demon, evoking a spirit. When you want to evoke a demon, you need to do a certain kind of chanting and meditation for the demon to reach out to you, to attract the demon. And this, the main ingredient here is your blood. Like I said, you need to use your blood as a link between the demon and you. When I say blood, doesn't mean that you have to cut yourself and bleed a lot, or nothing like that. You just need to take one needle, syringe or something, of course clean one, sterilized one, and prick your finger. Immediately one drop of blood will come, touch with that blood on whatever you have to touch. So that will be explained in the paid class also. You touch there, and once you touch that, you're already linked to the spirit. So that will attract the spirit to come to you. So this is the place where we have that round circle is the place where the veil is thin between the two worlds. So that is where the demon is going to pop out. Now, when I say pop out, doesn't mean that you're going to see the demon coming out. You will see in your visualization. And that is when that tremor happens. Like, there'll be a shock wave, like a tremble, that sort of thing happens. And that is when we take a protection against that, just hitting us. So you need to take a protection. That also we will be explaining in the paid class. You need to keep only 3 candles here on all the 3 corners of the triangle, and you need to light them. That's all you need. You can keep any kind of candles. Now I have black, so I've kept black. Black is always preferable. If you have black, you better keep black, or you can keep white also. There are 3 colors which demon spells are used, in which the 3 colored candles in which are used in demon spells are black, red, and white. So you need either black, red, or white. Only these 3 colors, nothing else. You can buy from anywhere 3 colored candles. You can keep birthday candles also, doesn't matter, but keep something which will be on for at least 1 hour. So normally I keep these kind of candles, these very small miniature candles, which usually stays for 1 hour, sometimes not 1 hour, less than 1 hour also. Because if you don't want to spend too much time sitting there, then you keep small candles. It is better, because you cannot get up and go while the candle is burning, and it is not good to blow out the candle also. So the candle should finish burning. So when you keep the triangle of art, you need to keep it on a surface where the the wax will be able to fall on, like an aluminium foil or something, so that your altar cloth will not be spoiled. I'm just demonstrating here, so I've not kept that. So that is all. And then once you do this, there is this chanting which you have to do to attract the demon out of their world into our world. This we do through meditation. Each spell in this category has the same kind of meditation and the same kind of chanting, except at one place. That is when you chant the name of the demon whom you are evoking. Now, this is the key point in this workshop. You need to know which demon you can evoke for a love spell, because if you evoke the wrong demon, your spell will not work. But if you evoke the right demon, your spell will work 100%. That is the guarantee a coach like me can give you. So that is what we will teach in this. Which demon to evoke? What is the chant exactly of that demon to evoke for this purpose? And what is the personal sigil of that um, demon which you need to draw inside the black circle? So these are the things which you have to note. So the steps of the spell is also very easy. All you need to do is what I explained now, and you can also charge your tarot cards, you can charge your crystals, you can charge your amulets for clients. All that can be done during the ritual which you are doing now. I mean, during the spell which you are doing. So in case you get so in case a client comes to you for a love spell and you need to do the love spell for the client, you can evoke the spell into a talisman or into an amulet and give to your client also, so that whenever they touch that amulet, it will be energized more and more and the spell will keep working. The normal result of this kind of spell work will come in 90 days, 21 to 90 days. The first 21 days the spell will be working in the sense it will be building up, and the result will come within 90 days. You will see the result. Now the only point here is about getting negative results. That means of not getting what you want. That happens only when your concentration is lacking, or when you have not built a proper relationship with the demon, or you have not followed the steps correctly. So these are the things which you need to focus on and practice to get the exact results. The same magic can be done for money, for healing, for anything, using this triangle of art, and through the veil which can be broken and through which we can communicate with the demon who is on the other side. So this is what you will learn in this particular workshop, paid workshop. So if you are interested, you can connect with me. Anybody who is seeing this video and is from another country other than India and would like to join this class, please do contact me on the WhatsApp number you see on the screen. I will give you the link to our international website where you can go and enroll by yourself and make a payment with your card, where international payments are accepted. Thank you so much.
Learn how to use Angelic.
Welcome to the grids workshop, crystal grids workshop. Now I will explain what are grids. Grids are actually geometrical patterns which can be arranged in such a way that it will benefit us from getting the best out of the crystals present in that. When crystals are put together, are used together, the properties complement one another. Means one crystal's property benefits the other one's property. So that way the crystals, when they are placed in a geometrical pattern, that is it is found by many years back, it is found by ancient times, it is found by man about how and which angle to keep the crystals so that they will give each other their mutual they will give each other their energies, and like that way they will mutually benefit each other, and at the same time they will create a energy field. So whoever is coming in that energy field will be benefited by this energy. This is what crystal grids are. So now, who keeps crystal grids? Everyone can keep crystal grids in their homes. They can keep in business places. They can keep in students' rooms. They can keep in bedrooms. They can keep anywhere. You can keep in all rooms in a house. Also, you can keep. This is mainly. It is done because we believe that the crystals will produce an energy that will attract anything from the universe. That is the reason why crystals are placed in homes or in business places. Now, here this workshop, we are giving it to you for one specific reason, which is to help you improve your business. If you are in a business, if you are in the crystal business, if you make grids for people, for your clients, you will really have a very good income. Normally, grids are charged from rupees 4,000 to rupees 20,000 for a single grid. Now, grids have each grid has different points. There are grids starting from 7 point to 9 point to 11 point to 13 point to 17 point to 21 point, 27 point, and like that to 37 point. That means, and there are certain patterns also which are very commonly used and which we will be giving you in this workshop. So you will be using those patterns. Anything you receive here can be printed. You can print it and use it in your business. Now, another thing is, if you don't print it, you can also draw. But you will need a geometry box like the one you are using in school to draw circles. The main factor of the crystal grid is the circle and the points. There are certain mathematical calculations between the points, so it is always better to just print it out rather than drawing, because if you draw and a single point is different, the calculation will totally become different. So it is better you take the printout. If somebody is sick and needs distant healing, you can also offer them to do a grid in their home, in their bedroom, so they will get better. See, this is not easy. It is not something meant for people who are who are not really interested in this. But if you do it in the beginning, it will seem little complicated, but once you start doing it, it's very easy and it will bring excellent results. That is the main point here. So in this workshop, you're going to learn 7 crystal grids as advertised. There will be crystal grids for money magnet, customer client attraction crystal grid, which you all must have seen in the ad, attract soulmate or right partner crystal grid, overseas job opportunities, then again psychic attack, business growth, and home protection. So these are the 7 crystal grids which you will learn to make in this workshop. I'll show you the exact positions where to keep the crystals, and also the name of the crystals which you need to keep. And first of all, we will go into the pattern, which is the most common pattern which is used around the world and the easiest one. So you can do that. You can take the printout of the pattern and you can use it. The PDF files are attached to each lesson on the exercise tab. When you go down the video, after when your video stops, there you will see exercise. So if you click on the exercise, you will get the attachments. Okay, so the attachments will be there. You can download it as many times as you want. Even if you lose it, you can come back to the same lesson and download again. Whenever you need, you can download. Just take a printout, you cut it out from the paper, and then use that as your guideline, and then that is where you need to keep your crystals. Now you can make crystal grids in various forms. You can keep in MDF boards, you can keep on glass, you can keep on cloth, wherever you want you can keep it. Only thing that the crystals once placed there should not move. So you should do it in a manner that it does not move. It should not move the position, because once the position is moved, the energy is completely changed. So we are giving you guarantee with the positions we will give here that it will work 100%. So only if you will keep the positions correct, it will work. Otherwise, there is no assurance that it will work. Now let's move on to the next lesson, in which I will show you the pattern. Welcome to Cutting Cords workshop. In this workshop, which is already uploaded on our website, you will learn different methods to cut cords between relationships, between people, without doing any damage. Cutting cords does not actually mean that you are going to completely become enemies with the person, or that person is not going to be in your life anymore. It is up to you to decide whether you need that person in your life in another manner, or you don't need that person in your life. So that is what you will learn in the Cutting Cords course. It is already uploaded on our website with lifetime access to all students. Remember, in our workshops, we are not teaching anything that will harm somebody. We are only teaching how to protect yourself from being harmed, or protect yourself from getting hurt. That is what we are teaching in our workshop. Many of you are already doing cord cutting rituals and stuff like that. But in this course, you will learn a few more methods of cord cutting. So it will be useful if you are doing rituals, if you are doing magic, if you are doing spells for people. It will be useful for you to learn how to cut cords in different ways. Sometimes when we do cord cutting, it may not be effective. So you can always try another way. You need to keep trying ways until it is successful. So this workshop teaches you different methods of cord cutting. Mantras relating to goddess worship are called Vidyas, and Mahavidyas are those which give great knowledge. Although there are many views regarding the origin of Dus Mahavidyas, these Mahavidyas are regarded as an aspect of the divine feminine which governs the universe. The order of the Mahavidyas are Mahakali, Tara, Tripura Sundari, Bhuvaneshwari, Bhairavi, Chinnamasta, Dhumavati, Baglamugi, Matanki, and Kamala. Let's first clear some doubts about the Mahavidyas. Shiva is regarded as the personification of universal consciousness. Shakti is the personification of universal energy, and the Mahavidyas, who are a part of Shakti, are associated with Shiva as his wife, spouse, or consort. However, consciousness cannot function independently without energy. And as the tantric saying goes, Shiva is Shava without Shakti. There is nowhere that Shakti is not, and it is impossible for Shiva to exist without Shakti, because she pervades the cosmos in her various forms. The group of 10 Mahavidyas are goddesses which possess fierce as well as gentle characteristics. For example, although the first Mahavidya, Kali, has a fierce look, as one progresses in Kali sadhana, you will realize that Kali is also a gentle mother who is fierce in protecting her devotees from enemies and harm. Other fierce Mahavidyas include Tara, Bhairavi, Baglamugi, Dhumavati, and Chinnamasta. There are Mahavidyas like Tripura Sundari, Bhuvaneshwari, Matanki, and Kamala, which have a calm and peaceful look. But as you progress with their sadhana, these goddesses too will display their fearsome characteristics, thereby giving you an absolute spiritual experience. Mahavidyas can give you yogic, meditative, as well as occultic powers. For example, sadhana of Baglamugi allows you to control the speech of adversaries, while sadhana of Chinnamasta will grant anti-aging capacities. Other siddhis include the power to attract whatever one wills, to attract other people to oneself, to immobilize someone, to cause someone to age prematurely, to have unlimited wealth, to kill someone by simply willing it, and so on. Although Shiva is considered as the male consort of all Mahavidyas except Dhumavati, these goddesses contain powers and aspects that easily overpower and overwhelm Shiva. The dominance of the Mahavidyas over Shiva can be understood from the sacred pictures where both Kali and Tara are shown standing over the body of Shiva, while Tripura Sundari is usually seen sitting on him. This only goes to show that Maya is independent of Shiva and can envelop the Brahman entirely in her womb if need be. In Hinduism, the divine feminine is referred to as Ma or Mother. Psychologically, the word Ma is used because we humans have an emotional connect with our mothers. As such, this divine feminine force, which is so very out of this world and so very non human, is addressed as Ma simply to impart some amount of courage into you while approaching this energy. Surprisingly, though, the Mahavidyas are never seen as mothers and are rarely referred to by maternal epithets. The Mahavidyas are not worshipped for fertility either. The Mahavidyas are fiercely independent deities having a weak connection to a male deity or consort. Apart from a few exceptions, the Mahavidyas are fearsome. They dwell or are worshipped in cremation grounds, sit on corpses, are naked, and have untidy tangled hair. In essence, they tend to be rough, not soft in nature. The Mahavidyas are associated with mantras. In traditional Hinduism, the mantra Om is regarded as Shabda Brahman, where the ultimate reality in its most essential form is expressed in sound. Without mantras, the Mahavidyas are only energies, but they come alive when they are invoked by you through mantra sadhana. According to Tantra, mantras are the means to realizing the goal of knowledge. In this sense, the 10 Mahavidyas are the 10 great mantras by means of which knowledge is gained, awakened, or discovered within. So that's a short introduction to our Dus Mahavidyas course. Every goddess, the 10 Mahavidyas, has an attunement. So you have 10 attunements in this course. The course is on our website with lifetime access. You will learn about all the 10 goddesses, their prayers, their mantras, their yantras, how to make the yantra, how to activate the yantras, and the particular ritual for each goddess. All this is included in the class.
Welcome to a world of ancient wisdom and modern magic. Are you ready to embark on a transformative journey that taps into the potent energies of High John the Conqueror root? Whether you're a seasoned practitioner or just beginning your spiritual exploration, our course, High John the Conqueror root, offers something truly special for you. High John the Conqueror root is renowned in Hoodoo, Conjure, and folk magic traditions for its incredible power. Known for bringing luck, success, protection, and overcoming obstacles, this root has a rich history and a profound spiritual significance. In this course, you'll journey through the fascinating world of High John the Conqueror root. We'll start with the history and folklore, delving into the root's cultural significance and mythological background. You'll learn how this root became a symbol of resilience, power, and triumph. How did African slaves and their descendants come to believe that the root of a wild morning glory plant, found in Mexico, Louisiana, and Florida, was a powerful magical herb? The slaves brought from Africa to the United States of America were constantly in touch with the Red Indians or Native Americans, who were natural healers. Any intelligent herbal healer, or shamanic healer, who was transported to a new place would find out a list of regional plants whose uses corresponded to the ones with which he or she was familiar. So, it is only reasonable to assume that Ipomoea jalapa was the designated surrogate for a West African plant with similar magical or medical properties. The Native Americans made use of various regional species of Ipomoea, both as a laxative and for magic. To them, the plant was man root, or man in the earth, and men carried it while hunting to strengthen themselves and increase their endurance. It was even said that if a man rubbed his root before hitting another man in a fight, he could kill his opponent with one blow. It is also believed that there was an African prince by the name of John, who was also captivated and brought to the US as a slave. But he refused to be subservient, and he opposed the masters, found ways to escape punishment, and finally managed to escape. It is believed that he transferred his spirit into the root and gave the power to the root to never be defeated. There are 3 John roots in the African American Hoodoo tradition because each in its own way substituted for some part of an African root that incorporated diverse qualities. That is, An African root that could be chewed for male power was analogous to the native man root, except that man root could not be chewed, so chewing John was added to the retinue of John roots to cover for that aspect of the African knowledge base. Likewise, the African root was used to help women in childbirth, so the obvious substitution by native shaman for this would be birth root or Dixie John. In our course High John the Conqueror root, you will learn the magical way to charge the root and to use it with its highest powers. You will also learn how to make the High John the Conqueror oil, which is a very expensive and hot-selling product in the magical market.
Hello and welcome to Jar Spells preview. In this class, which is on our website, you will learn to make jar spells. These jars can be made for yourself or for your clients. You can make them and you can sell them also. So I'll be teaching how to make the jars, how to activate the jars or charge the jars, and also what is required for each jar. You will also learn an affirmation or a prayer. It's a prayer, not an affirmation. It's a prayer for each jar, for all the jars which I'm teaching. Here you can see a list of the jars on the screen. I'll be giving a prayer for each jar and how to use the prayer and how to make the jar. So if you're a practitioner, you can also learn and make for your clients for small problems in their lives. You can earn a good income by making and selling these jars. You have lifetime access to the class on our website. Everything is available on the website. We are not teaching anything on WhatsApp or email or anything. You have to go to our website to learn, and you have lifetime access. The PDFs also are available for the spells, the ingredients, all that will be given in a PDF at the end of the class. The video classes are with lifetime access.
Tarot spells are combining two powerful tools, tarot cards and spellcasting. You use the energy and symbolism of tarot cards to help focus your intentions and desires when casting spells. It's a way to add extra meaning and guidance to your spell work, using the images and messages from the cards to enhance your intentions and manifest your goals. So, basically, you're tapping into the wisdom of the cards to boost the effectiveness of your spells. In our tarot spells course, we will teach you how to do 50 tarot spells for various purposes, like love, attraction, addiction, conceiving, court case, manifestation, and more. You do not need to be a tarot card reader to learn this. However, if you are a tarot reader, it will be great too. Today you will see our tarot spell for addiction. Addiction can be of any sort, for example gambling or drinking. Any habit, which cannot be controlled by a person, is an addiction. This spell is for helping to remove an addiction or bad habit. In this card arrangement, the Strength card represents the ability to overcome problems using willpower. The Temperance card is about using willpower to avoid things and live a balanced life. The Judgment card symbolizes breaking free from habits and making a big self-improvement or transformation. The World card stands for wholeness, satisfaction, health, perfection, and happiness. If you want to use items for this spell, like candles, flowers, crystals, gemstones, and cloth, use white ones to highlight purification and purity. If you want to focus on healing, use the color green. You can do this spell at any time. If it's for yourself, it works well if done in the morning and before bed, especially if you're dealing with a strong addiction. Be ready to repeat the spell until you feel you've conquered the problem. Your thoughts and feelings are important in this ritual. Before doing it, think about purification while taking a bath and make sure you've thought a lot about your decision to break the habit. You can use this spell for yourself or for someone else who needs help. The middle card, the Magician card, represents the person the spell is for. Proceed by laying out the cards and doing the following meditation, visualization, and affirmation. When you place the Temperance card, imagine a protective guardian spirit standing beside you, or the person you're doing the spell for, ready to provide help and comfort. Picture the angel's wings spreading in a protective way. Look at the picture on the Temperance card and think about how it represents harmony and balance, the balance in life that needs to be restored, to a life that's been out of balance. Imagine yourself enjoying a life where your body and mind are perfectly in balance, feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. When you place the Strength card, imagine the best version of yourself, strong and able to resist any temptation. Place the Judgment card, focusing on renewal and awakening to a new life. Picture yourself waking up from a long sleep, to find a refreshed mind and body, ready to face all challenges. Put down the World card and visualize yourself filled with the joy of life, dancing, singing, and greeting each new day with enthusiasm. Understand that all the powers you need for success and happiness are within you. After you finish thinking about the cards and visualizations, say the following affirmation with care and as much emotion as you can. With these cards and this spell, energy flows into me, filling me with power. I shatter the chains that confine me and release the bonds that restrain my soul and spirit. I bring harmony back into my life. I am resilient and capable of facing anything that comes my way. Strength is mine, and I grow mightier and even mightier with each passing moment. By all the forces in existence, I prevail. If you are doing it for another person, teach them this affirmation and the visualization. At this point, you can consider the spell complete. Clean your altar after the candles burn out, and keep repeating this spell until you come out of the addiction. This is just one of the spells you will learn in our Tarot Spells class.
During the past couple of days, we have been getting a lot of inquiries about the Solomon Seals workshop or course, which we did earlier about, say, I think 3 years back or 2.5 years back. And then it is uploaded, the videos were uploaded onto our website, Axway Online. A lot of people have been seeing old preview videos and been asking about this course. The course on our website is the advanced level of Solomon Seals course, which is a little bit difficult, and only those who are very good in occult sciences and who have a lot of experience can understand that. It is in English also. So we thought we would bring out a new course on Solomon Seals for the normal people, for people who are not so much experienced in occult sciences or do not know much about magic, but have an interest in magic and believe in magic. For them, we have brought out a new course which will be on Zoom on the coming dates, which you can see on the screen. We will be having two batches, one in English and one in Hindi. The class is a 3 day event. It's a 3 day class. You need to attend all the 3 days. After you attend, the recording will be provided to you for a limited period of time. You'll also get the PDF to download with the seals, the 44 seals pictures and the meanings of them and what they are used for. We will also be teaching a small, easy charging method, not the professional one. Please note this, the professional way of charging and activation, which is very strong, will not be taught in this class. That is available only in our advanced class, which is on the website. So, this class is for normal people who are not so well versed in magic. There is an added bonus for this course. Everyone who attends this course will get one charged and activated Solomon seal as a gift. It will be couriered to you. So please do not lose this opportunity and enroll fast. The current energy exchange, which you see on the screen, is only for the first 20 people who join. The gift is also only for the 20 people who join, first 20 people who join. So please don't lose the opportunity and please do enroll. WhatsApp the number given on the screen to make a payment and join the group. Welcome to the enchanting world of elementary fairy healing with ethereal crystals. In this transformative journey, we delve into the realm of elemental energies and the ethereal qualities of crystals, guided by the wisdom and presence of the mystical fairy beings. Ethereal crystals are believed to hold a heightened vibrational frequency that transcends the physical plane, connecting us to the realms of spirit and higher consciousness. They are known to possess subtle and potent energies that facilitate deep healing, spiritual growth, and energetic alignment. In this course, we explore the powerful synergy between elemental energies and ethereal crystals, recognizing the elemental forces of earth, air, fire, and water as integral aspects of our existence. We will uncover the unique qualities and healing properties of ethereal crystals that resonate with each element and learn how to harness their energies for personal transformation and well being. Guided by the elementary fairy beings, we will embark on a sacred journey of intuitive healing and connection. These ethereal beings are guardians of the elemental forces, serving as bridges between the physical and spiritual realms. Their presence and guidance bring a sense of enchantment, wisdom, and profound healing to our experiences. Throughout this course, you will learn practical techniques and intuitive approaches to work with ethereal crystals and the elemental fairy beings. You will discover how to attune to the energies of the earth, air, fire, and water elements and explore specific healing rituals, meditations, and practices tailored to each elemental realm. Whether you're a seasoned crystal healer or new to the world of metaphysics, this course offers an invitation to deepen your connection with the elemental energies and ethereal crystals, fostering profound healing, spiritual growth, and a harmonious alignment with the natural world. Embrace the magic, wisdom, and transformative power of elemental fairy healing with ethereal crystals and embark on a journey of self discovery, healing, and connection that will illuminate your path and awaken the enchantment within. Let us embark on this mystical journey together and unlock the extraordinary potential that lies within you. Elemental fairies are ethereal beings that are closely connected to the elemental forces of nature: earth, air, fire, and water. They are believed to embody the essence and energy of these elements, acting as guardians and caretakers of the natural world. Elemental fairies are often depicted as delicate and ethereal beings, exuding a sense of grace and enchantment. Each elemental fairy is associated with a specific element and carries its unique qualities and characteristics. The earth fairy resonates with the grounding and nurturing energy of the earth, representing stability, growth, and abundance. The air fairy embodies the ethereal and transformative qualities of the air element, symbolizing communication, intellect, and inspiration. The fire fairy radiates the passionate and dynamic energy of fire, representing courage, creativity, and transformation. The water fairy embodies the fluid and intuitive energy of water, symbolizing emotions, healing, and intuition. These elemental fairies are not only connected to the natural elements but are also believed to serve as connections between the physical and spiritual realms. They possess deep wisdom and hold sacred knowledge of the natural world, offering guidance and support to those who seek their assistance. In the realm of energy healing and spiritual practices, working with elemental fairies can enhance our connection to the elemental forces, deepen our understanding of ourselves and our relationship with nature, and facilitate profound healing and transformation. Their presence and guidance can bring a sense of magic, wonder, and harmony to our experiences, reminding us of the interconnectedness of all living beings and the importance of honoring and respecting the natural world. When engaging with elemental fairies, it is essential to approach them with reverence, respect, and an open heart. Building a relationship with these ethereal beings requires patience, intuition, and a willingness to listen and learn from their wisdom. By cultivating a deep connection with the elemental fairies, we can tap into the elemental energies and access their transformative powers of healing, growth, and spiritual evolution. The mind manipulation spell is a potent tool that allows the caster to exert control over the thoughts and emotions of others. It requires a deep understanding, focus, and responsibility, and its usage should be approached with caution and ethical consideration. Now available on our website. This was performed earlier on Zoom, and those who have practiced it have given us excellent feedback about how it worked and how they got positive outcome from the spell. All the steps will be taught in the spell, like from the first step of taking protection so that it does not harm you, it does not affect you in any way, to the last step. So we are invoking seven gods and seven spirits in this mind manipulation spell. Please join only if you have knowledge about spell work. If you do not have knowledge about spell work, you will not be able to invoke the gods and the spirits. Hello and welcome to the world of magic. Welcome to my world of magic. Normally, when we hear the word magic, many of us instantly think of witches on broomsticks, spell books, or maybe even Merlin the magician. But what really is magic? Hollywood has given us many movies, but today let's explore the real essence of magic and separate the myths from reality. At its core, magic is the practice of using willpower, rituals, and the inherent energies of the universe to bring about specific change. Magic is not just about wands and potions, it's about aligning oneself with the natural energies of the universe and channeling those energies to manifest desired outcomes. Everything in the universe has energy, from the tiniest stone to the vastness of space. Magic taps into this universal energy, directing and transforming it with purpose. As children, we believed in the impossible. We believed in our own power to create and change. As we grew older, skepticism replaced wonder. Misconceptions abound. People often mistake magicians for practitioners of magic. Others think it's associated with dark forces or devil worship. True magic is neither inherently good nor evil. It is a tool, and its moral value depends on the intentions of the practitioner. Different cultures perceive magic differently. From the shamans of South America to the yogis of India, there are diverse interpretations and practices, but they all tap into the same universal energy. In our technology driven world, some dismiss magic as mere superstition. But is it really so different from using our intentions and efforts to create change? Every time we set a goal, visualize our success, or even hope for something, we are performing a small act of magic. It's the willful direction of energy towards a goal. So, the next time someone speaks of magic, remember it's not just about old tales and myths, it's an ancient practice that bridges our inner desires with the vast universe around us. Magic is as boundless as the cosmos and as intimate as our own heartbeat. It reminds us of the wonder and potential within all things. Seek, learn, and always approach magic with respect and an open heart, and you might just discover a world more magical than you ever imagined. From the dawn of civilization, humans have been drawn to the mysterious, the mystical, the magical. Today, we embark on a journey through time, exploring the rich tapestry of magic's history. In this class, I'm teaching all the ethics and rules of magic. Please do not go into any of my advanced magic classes if you have not gone through this course, because you need to know every aspect of magic that needs to be conducted in a very systematic way before you go to any advanced classes. If you're coming just for the spells, this class is not for you. Of course, I'm giving 45 spells in this class as a free gift. It's in a PDF form, not on the video form. But we have spell classes which has 100 plus videos, which has a lot of spells demonstrated on video. You can go for those classes if you are only interested in spell work. This class is for people who need to know each and every aspect of spell work so that their spells become successful. If you do not perform magic the right way, magic can harm you. This is just a small warning. In this class, we have included two spells. One is for banishing debt. Suppose you have a debt with the bank or a bank loan or something like that, you cannot repay. You're finding it very difficult to repay. In such a situation, you can use this spell work. You can do for yourself, you can do for clients also. And something will happen that will remove that debt. Means you will find some kind of miracle will happen Do not expect results to come within a day or 2 days. You have to have faith in your magic. You do the magic and you forget about the magic. That is what I tell everybody. That will bring the magic. So, some miracle will happen which will help you recover from that particular debt. And the next one is the phone addiction. Phone addiction is very common these days among young adults, young children, and even adults. This is something which is very common. In many houses, there is no conversation between the members, the family members, because of this phone addiction. Even during meals, people are stuck to their phones. This spell is for removing that kind of an addiction. We all need our phones, but we don't need to be addicted to the phone. So this spell will help remove the addiction in yourself or in your children or in your client. For your client also, you can do this. So these are the two spells included in this class. These are complete video classes, and the classes are on our website with lifetime access. I'm not giving any notes. You have to make your own notes.